Open your project and import your clips like this. Make sure to have 3 beats for the first part, starting from second 0. This is beat 1, beat 2, and beat 3. And this photo is the second part of the transition. My clip layout is simple. I have a background layer, music notes, 2 photos, a picture of the person I'm editing, then 2 more PNGs, one of the card and another one of 2 Polaroids, and then 2 more photos of the person I'm editing. Lastly, add your first photo of the frame. Adjust its duration, and now place it like shown in the video. Go to the music notes PNG and adjust its position. If you want to make it more solid, add solid color. And make the color black. Also, add white. Click on End and add keyframes at the start and second beat. At the start, make the end 0%. And in between, click on the graph and add this curve. Now scroll down and put the feather up to your liking. Now go to the first beat and adjust your clips however you want. Adjust their rotation, position, and scale. Now go to one of the photos and add roughen edges. Increase the detail for a more paper-like effect. And adjust the strength. Click on the 3 dots and copy the effect and paste it over to the other 2 background layers. Lastly, hide the 2 PNGs and move the card on top of them. And now frame one of the photos inside the frame. You can add the roughen edges effect here as well. Now select the 2 layers and click on the first grouping option at the top. And now adjust the remaining layers. And now just paste the roughen edges to the layers that you want. Now let's start adding movement to the layers. Click on one of the photos, go to Move and Transform, and add rotation and scale keys at the start and second beat. Before you adjust anything, go to Position and click on it again until you see the X and Y turn blue. This is the anchor point which you're going to move all the way to the left. Now adjust your keyframes. On the first key, increase the scale and the rotation into a positive number. And for the graph, add this. Copy the curve and paste it into the other property. Now, add exposure. Add a key at the start and second beat. And at the start, just increase it. You can add a graph here or you can leave it like that. Select one of the background layers, go to Move and Transform, and add position and rotation keys at the start and second beat. At the start, move your layer up and rotate it in negative degrees. And then paste the curve in both properties. Copy the same progress over to the other background layer. For extra effect, I add time quantization. The frame rate is 15. And I make sure to change the number on different layers for variation. Now copy the exact same progress over to the other 3 layers. This time, add move and rotation keys at the start and end of the photo. And paste the curve in between. Now I'm going to paste time quantization. When you're on the photo of a person you're editing, add echo keyframes. Set the count to 3 and the seconds to a low number. And alpha to 0. And now paste time quantization. Don't forget to add exposure. Now it's time for the Null layer slide. At the start of the transition, add a Null layer. Adjust its duration. Then click on one of the layers and click on this button next to the rubbish bin. Click Try It first if you're not a pro user like me. Click on it again and click on Null 1. This is how you connect a layer to a null. A null controls the movement of all of the layers connected to it, which makes it easier to move around. Connect every single layer in part 1 of the transition to the null. Now go to the null and go to Move and Transform. The Z here controls the scale. Or you can also do it with this. But this is extra keyframes. Add position keys at the start and second beat. At the start, zoom in your null and move it so that your first photo is in frame exactly. And on the second key, zoom in your null to the 3 photos. Now add rotation keys in the same places. And now add this graph. Copy the exact same graph over to position. Now in the middle of null 1, on the first beat, add another null and connect the first one to the second one. Adjust the duration. And now add position keys of the start and end. Add rotation keys in the same places. And on the second keyframe, adjust your layer like this. Now add the same graph in between both properties. At the start of the entire transition, add a rectangle. Click on the 3 dots at the top right corner and click Stretch to Composition Area. Adjust the duration of the rectangle. Now select every layer in the first part of the transition and click on the middle grouping option.